I'm Scott Colley. I'm a shift supervisor for Park City Transit. I started working here in 2001, right before the Winter Olympics.
My name's Eric Hales. I'm a battalion chief with Park City Fire District.
The biggest traffic problems that Park City faces is there's only two corridors into Park City. You've got Highway 224 and you've got Highway 248. So there's only two ways into Park City, and you've got three ski resorts within a few miles of each other. And every afternoon when everybody's trying to leave town, they get stacked up at all these traffic lights. There's just more cars than the road can handle.
And those corridors get really congested, especially with skier traffic and the tourism that we have up here.
So without having a transit signal priority system, the bus has to stay in the same traffic that cars are in. So anytime you have traffic building up, the buses end up getting stuck, which makes it impossible to maintain a schedule, which in turn affects how the public views our transit agency, how reliable we are in their eyes. And in order for us to be a viable option for the public, they have to be able to rely on our posted schedule. They have to know that if they hop on that bus, it's going to get them where they need to be.
We had the IR system of Opticom, and we've had that for many years. And it worked great initially, but as our city expanded, they kept putting in traffic lights. And for some reason, that part of the spec, putting the IR equipment on that, was missed. So we ended up with 17 traffic signals in our area, with only approximately 5 that had IR on them. The biggest benefit to the GPS is it's not line of sight, that it's using the radio signals and using real-time GPS of where your location is, calculating your speed to the intersection. We have a lot of curves, a lot of hills, and it's hard for the IR system to actually to trip the signal in a timely manner as we're approaching. For us, it was a no-brainer. We thought that we needed to upgrade from our IR system, not spend any more money on that, and actually move up to the GPS and radio system. It's a lot safer to be able to have control over the signals as we're responding with lights and siren. It's a lot safer for the community. It's a lot safer for our apparatus, which are very large and heavy and hard to stop. So.
Many years ago, we started working on a intelligent transit system, an ITS system, where we had GPS trackers and this cool software that tracks all the buses. And part of our research into that, once we had implemented the first phases of that system and started working with it, we realized we needed something to further that, to help move it along.
But we've been in these conversations for almost 7 years. It was primarily when the transit authority up here, Park City, started putting in buses and bringing routes out into the county, that they started looking at ways for low priority preemption for their new system. They also upgraded, and they'll probably tell you a little bit more about this, with their new electric buses, and to make them more efficient by controlling the traffic signals.
We do have an expectation that we'll see routes, like especially our express route that goes on the Highway 224 corridor, the Electric Express, will be able to maintain a schedule better than it is currently. It will help it get through those traffic signals, and in conjunction with our agreement with the Utah Department of Transportation that allows us to use the shoulder as a lane, we can bypass some of that traffic and get through those intersections faster, which in turn, the people who are riding the bus, or if you're one of those unfortunate souls sitting in traffic, can see the bus going past you and go, maybe I should be on the bus instead of driving my car. If you can make up 5 seconds at every intersection, it's half a minute every loop for the Electric Express.
Actually, we haven't had any responding accidents to name of, but it's just ensuring that we don't have those, being proactive with having preemption. We know that one of the most dangerous things that we do as responders is responding lights and siren through intersections, against the red. So in making sure that we have control over that, and it's safer for the public and it's safer for our responders. Obviously, we're hoping that our response times will become a lot quicker. Right now, we're anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes response from our 7 stations within the Park City area. We're hoping to get that closer to 5 minutes consistently.
we would track on-time performance, try to compare that to what we'd had previously. We might even track, how long buses are sitting at a specific intersection or in a specific intersection trying to make a certain maneuver, like a left turn or a right turn, to maybe reevaluate, should we adjust that route? Can we change the way that route works so that it can get through that intersection faster?
Dewey and ATP, and working with the GTT folks, they made this transition to this new system painless. They were able to talk with all the players, including the state, UDOT, ensuring that we had the federal fundings in place, made sure that the RFP was put together in a manner that could cover all our needs. So we truly are appreciative of everything that they did. As our behalf as a customer, of course, we would go back and work with them.
It's a long process. It takes time. There's going to be bumps and roadblocks along the way, and GTT's been great in helping us work through those. Implementation has been a breeze. So far, once you get through the contracting process, which is where I focus the most, once you get through that, it seems fairly straightforward of figuring out the little details about how to get an intersection to work the way you want it to, and how to install things in your vehicles. And overall, I think it's been a fun project to work on. I've enjoyed it immensely.
If you are able to partner with local and regional agencies so everyone can benefit from this, it would be difficult if it was just Park City Fire trying to take care and provide all the infrastructure for this. The fact that we can have transit involved, hopefully have our police department involved, our sheriff's office, our ambulance service, all involved in this, and then getting the help from UDOT, the Utah Department of Transportation, and all those players together is what makes this project very successful.